Валентина Скультэ. Английский для детей. Страница 322. 30-й урок, часть 2. The 30th lesson. A new game. One day, Mrs. Dale fell ill. She had a terrible headache and could not bear any noise. So she begged the children to behave themselves and sit quietly in the drawing room, which was rather far from her bedroom. All of a sudden, Lily came in with a big crowd of little boys and girls. The carrot had invited them to play hide and seek, and now they had come as his guests. Poor Polly was at a loss. She did not know how to turn the children out without offending them. Страница 323. Suddenly a bright idea came to her mind. "Children, let's go to the backyard," Polly said. "What shall we do there?" the children asked. "We shall play Lotta there," Polly answered. "Is it with pictures?" one of the boys asked. "Oh, yes, lots of very nice pictures with all kinds of birds, insects, and animals. I'll show you a new game." Polly chattered, leading the children away as far as possible from Mrs. Dale's windows. All the children sat down, and Polly opened the letter box. "Now, kids, look here. I'll take one of the cards. You mustn't see which. I won't show it to you. Look, I'll keep it in my hand like this," Polly said, taking one card from the box. "Now you must guess what is on my card by asking questions. Now let us start." "I want to take a card," Jimmy said. "Why mustn't it be you?" "Maybe I want to take it too," Lily said angrily. "Don't quarrel," Polly said. "We shall see who will be first. Which of you knows a counting out rhyme?" "I know one," a small freckled girl said. "Well, say it," Polly said. The freckled girl began to recite, touching each child with her hand. "I shall see you pretty soon. Maybe now, maybe in June. I will give you something nice. Maybe turkey, maybe rice." The last word fell on Jimmy the carrot. "Jimmy, you begin," Polly said. Страница 324. Jimmy smiled and put his tongue at Lily. Lily got furious. "I won't play the game. That counting out rhyme won't do," she cried. "Hush, don't shout. I shall recite another counting out rhyme," Polly said. And Polly began to recite very, very fast. "The witch told her daughter to fetch her some water, to pick quick some nettle, to put it in the kettle, then to catch some flies and fleas, and boil them tender with green peas." The last word fell on Polly. "Will that do?" Polly asked, looking at the astonished faces of the little boys and girls. "Oh, Polly," the children cried, "it's wonderful. Do recite it once more." "Where did you get it?" "I made it up myself," Polly said. Oh, Polly dear, teach us your rhyme, do. The little girls begged. I will gladly if you sit still and try to guess what card I've got in my hand. The winner gets my counting out rhyme written on a sheet of paper. Will that do? Yes, yes, let's begin playing, the children shouted. Everybody wanted to be the winner. Well, what have I got in my hand? A cow, Jimmy said. No, it isn't. Well, then a horse. No, it isn't. Страница 325. Is it a thing? No, it is not a thing. Is it alive? Yes, it is alive. Has it a tail? Yes, it has a very short tail. Is it covered with fur? No, it isn't. How many legs has it? It has two legs. Can it swim? No, it can't. Does it lay eggs? Yes, it does. Is it covered with feathers? Yes, it is. Can it fly? No, it can't. Can it sit in a tree? No, it can't. Does it sing? No, it doesn't. Is it a bird? Yes, it is. Where does it live? It lives in Africa. What color is it? It is black and white. Has it wings? Yes, it has. Has it horns? Страница 326. Oh, Jimmy, how can a bird have horns? Polly exclaimed. Has it toes? Yes, it has two toes. Oh, Polly, for shame, you are joking. There are no birds with two toes, the children cried. I am not joking. There are such birds, and you know them. Shall I help you? Polly asked. Help us a little. We can't guess, the children cried. Well, it is a big bird. It can run very fast, though it cannot fly at all. It lays very large eggs. Its feathers are very beautiful and expensive. Some women wear them on their heads. Now guess. I know, now I know, Jimmy cried. It's a sparrow. Oh, Carrot, do sparrows lay big eggs? Can they run very fast? Are they black and white? Do you think they cannot fly? For shame, think before speaking, you silly boy, Polly said, laughing. The children burst out laughing too. Then Polly went on. Its eggs are so big that if you were hungry and wanted to cook one of its eggs, you would have enough, all of you. Where does it lay its eggs? Lily asked excitedly. In its nest. What is its nest made of? It's made of sand. Oh, it's an ostrich, Lily shouted with all her might. Hush, don't shout so loud. Our mother is ill, Polly hissed. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know, Lily whispered. Страница 327. Lily is the winner, Polly said, showing the card with a big ostrich on it. Words to fall ill, заболеть, to bear, выносить, терпеть, bo, прошедшее от bear, born, past participle, To beg – просить. To behave – вести себя. To behave oneself – вести себя хорошо. Sudden – внезапный. All of a sudden – внезапно, вдруг. Crowd – толпа. To turn out – выпроваживать. To offend – обижать. Backyard – задний двор. Lotto – лото. To lead – вести. Led – past participle. Kid – козленок, здесь малышка. To keep – держать, хранить. Kept – past participle. Hush – тише, ц. Witch – колдунья. Flee – блоха. Tender – мягкий, нежный. To boil – tender – сварить до мягкости. To astonish – удивлять. To teach – учить, преподавать. Love – тот, past participle. Gladly – с радостью. Alive – живой. Feather – перо птицы. Horn – рога. Sand – песок. Ostrich – страус. To hiss – шипеть. Counting out rhyme – считалочка. Задание. Translate into Russian. Where are you taking them? I am taking them to the lake. Куда ты их ведешь? Я их веду к озеру. Is Lotto an interesting game? Yes, it is. Лото интересная игра. Да. She could not bear girls who told lies. Она не могла выносить девочек, которые лгут. Suddenly Lily began to cry. Неожиданно Лили начала плакать. A big crowd of people gathered in front of the house. Большая толпа людей собралась перед домом. Did you invite your sister's friends as well? Yes, I had to invite them. I didn't want to offend her. Ты пригласила друзей своей сестры тоже? Да, я должна была пригласить их. Я не хотела обидеть ее. Where is our new guest? He is sitting in the drawing room. Где наш новый гость? Он сидит в гостиной. The horse was led to the backyard. Лошадь отвели на задний двор. Страница 328. Of all insects, I like butterflies and ladybirds most of all. Из всех насекомых я люблю бабочек и божьих коровок больше всего. Her little sister had never seen an ostrich. Ее маленькая сестра никогда не видела страуса. I am much more afraid of cows than of dogs. Я боюсь коров гораздо больше, чем собак. If you behave yourselves, I'll let you go to the cinema. Если вы будете вести себя хорошо, я отпущу вас в кино. Mrs. Dale did not like to play lotto. Миссис Дейл не любила играть в лото. The last word of the rhyme fell on Polly again. Последнее слово стишка упало опять на Полли. I saw you peeping into the window. That won't do. Я видела, как вы заглядывали в окно. Это не годится. Is it true that you can make up rhymes easily? No, it isn't true. Правда ли, что вы сочиняете стишки очень легко? Нет, это неправда. Our new teacher taught us how to use the dictionary. Наша новая учительница научила нас, как пользоваться словарем. I would gladly give her my coat if she were not so tall. Я с радостью дала бы ей мое пальто, если бы она не была такой высокой. Can you give me some more examples? Можете ли вы мне дать еще примеры? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to push you. Простите, я не хотела толкнуть вас. Упражнение 4. Answer the following questions. What is your name? How old are you? Where do you live? Have you parents? Have you brothers or sisters? Does your father work? Does your mother work? Do you learn at school? Do you like to read books? Do you play tennis or volleyball? How many friends have you? Who are your friends? Страница 329. Translate into English. Упражнение 6. Translate into Russian. Trying to memorize the new words. Fall, fall asleep, fall back, fall down, fall ill, fall in love with, fall off, fall to pieces, fall in to talk, fall through. I saw one of the boys fall through the ice. You all read a fairy tale of a butterfly. You all read a fairy tale of a butterfly that fell in love with a rose. Yesterday we saw an airplane fall. As soon as the plane touched the ground, it fell to pieces. The rider was so frightened that he almost fell off his horse. He often falls asleep at his last lecture. When did she fall ill? She fell ill 2 days ago. Two girlfriends met at the baker's and fell into talk. When the older man took a burning stick, the wolves fell back. Don't fall, mind the steps.